got so much energy.
Haruto, I am so happy to be here in solidarity with all of my comrades. Greetings to each and every one of you. I really anticipated being there in Washington, D.C. Tragedy struck my family and gave a turn. But nevertheless, I'm so excited to be a part of this conference. Excuse me, just listening in to, especially, the chairman's introduction and, my brother, Ralph and Sister Betty and, Brother Barron, just you guys just get my blood to boiling and get me so excited about how we are winning and how we have literally put this system and this government into a box, and they're going to have to, bow down and kiss our rings. So on that note, I want to jump right into what's happening here in Louisiana. Many of you know that here in Louisiana, we was known as having more people incarcerated anywhere else in the world. We was known as mass incarceration, the #1 corrupt state in the whole country. So with that said, recently, several years, 2019, we got a victory here where we changed the Constitution, the Jim Crow laws here in Louisiana that stated that you can become a prisoner and with a non-unanimous jury verdict. We were able to rally and get that changed here. But more so than that, we went all the way up to the highest court in the land, and they had to rule that what Louisiana did here for 120 years was unconstitutional. And thousands of people that had been put in prison wrongfully would be determined that, it was illegal what they did. And since that have taken place, we still have not got freedom for these people. They are still being held hostage, kidnapped inside of these godforsaken hellhole prisons and jails across the state. I mean, to the tune of thousands. It could be, I know for sure we have vetted over 8,000 cases of people that should not be in prison. So what we're saying is that we cannot wait. We cannot wait no longer, because like Brother Ralph just told us, we know the game. We know that you never intend to do the right thing in the first place. So we done figured it out. So we don't have to, run around and chase the rabbit, okay? Run around in circles, trying to, force you to do this, force you to do that, ask you permission, because you don't intend to do what's right in the first place. So on that note, I am so excited to announce that Louisiana United is the co-host for America's United International. And I want the world to know that we have called for the Biden administration to face us. And we're not asking permission. We are demanding. So let me tell you a little bit about America's United International, this campaign that we just recently launched. What the people really need to understand, and I'm gonna make it as crystal clear as I possibly can, that America United, AUI campaign, what it comes down to is that the responsibility of America's judicial, this organized legal abuse that have been weaponized against us. America has the responsibility to ensure our country that they conduct a fair and impartial administration of justice. When the judges the lawyers, the prosecutors are all in cahoots, have conspired and literally, deliberately organized and manufactured a case against you. And what we're calling Louisiana United is saying that the fix is in. They are corrupt. And it's been our hardest job to expose them and let the whole world see that what we're saying, no matter what we do, just like Brother Ralph just said, it's them. It's their government. It's how they orchestrate and conspire and conspire this tyranny against us because they are the ones that have it wrong. So on that note, AUI, America United International, is saying code blue, time out. We are no longer you got to stop this foolishness. And we're saying that we are no longer going to tolerate you standing by, doing whatever you want to do to us, destroying our families, holding our loved ones hostage, taking all of our possessions away from us. It's time out. So we're declaring our rights to self-defense by changing the terms of our government. And that is what we're going to remain vigilant in doing here in the state of Louisiana. And we're asking the whole country to join with us, because AUI has made a request to the president, President Biden, that he be investigated by the International Criminal Courts for crimes against humanity. He cannot stand by and watch the citizens in this country be beat up and abused and destroyed by our own government and be silent. And so, and what we're talking about, I want to make it clear that if he intend to stand by and watch us be beat up, then that's a crime within itself. Because you're the president of the United States, you're supposed to be protecting your citizens from this type of organized crime. So, the Biden administration can no longer stand silent and watch the political prisoners that, sat in prison for 40 years, and then all of a sudden you determined that they never should have been there in the first place because the system was weaponized against them. That is wrong. So we're no longer going to continue to bow down and allow them to just do whatever they want to do while our president stand by silently and watch this tyranny, is treason that's happening to us. So we're going to have to take it ourselves. We're going to have to demand that our voices be heard. So we're calling for a FEMA. It's been a lot of storms and stuff taking place. We just came out of a big storm down here in Louisiana, Hurricane Ida. And the insurance companies refuse to settle the claims so that people can get back into their homes. So on some technicalities, and they say, well, they should have announced that it should have been a emergency evacuation, or it should have been a mandatory evacuation, and the mayor didn't call for this and the governor didn't call for that. But the truth of the matter is that they don't intend to do the right thing in the first place. So that is the reason why we had to ask FEMA to come in. FEMA is a federal emergency government agency that has to come in and assess the damages so that people can get some sort of redress, so that we can get some sort of relief. You know, my roof was damaged to a full roof replacement. But the insurance company say they're not going to do anything about it. So FEMA has to come in, assess my damages, listen to what, you know, the outcome of the cost and all of that is going to be, so that I can be able to get relief. And what I'm saying, in the case of this organized legal abuse against us, FEMA will give us a place where we can bring our cases. We can be able to have someone to look at when the judge, your lawyer, you done paid hundreds and thousands of dollars to, the prosecutor, the police, the law enforcement, all of them are in cahoots to manufacture a case against you. Where do you turn? There is not, it is unprecedented and it is historical, and that this movement is, we're exercising our rights as citizens here in the United States of America. You cannot do this to us, and we are demanding that our voices be heard and that we have a right for adequate redress when these type of things are happening to us, and our own government is beating up on us and weaponizing the legal system against us. And we're saying enough is enough. Code blue, it stops right here. Time out. And we're going to get justice no matter what. If we got to take it, and it's time to fight, and we need the whole world to join with us in this fight. So go to our website at www.launitedi.org. Visit our website, join on board, go and like us, share. This information is very powerful, people. I'm telling you, it's time for us to take it. They're not going to give it to us. Michael Jackson said it best. They don't even care about us. So we have to take and demand what rightfully belongs to us and our government. This is one thing I want to say, and I'm going to stop right here. The power is with the people. Black is back. And I'm so happy to be a part of this solidarity, because I know that the comrades on this conference are real fighters, and we're not taking no for an answer.
I got so much energy.